Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. We are going to be discussing where to find car loans when you have bad credit. So stay tuned. Program that we're doing, Heal My Credit, basically what we're doing is talking about fixing our credit and also how to live a life with less than perfect credit. So what we're going to briefly discuss here is some resources to find ways to buy a car when you have bad credit. Now, one of the things that a lot of cities now have is like rent to own cars. You can pretty much, if you have a decent down payment, get a car because a lot of companies use a thing called on time. And it's like you put a code in your car, and as long as you pay your car on time, your car will continue to work. Otherwise, it basically won't. That's simple. It's for the credit challenged individual. Usually, God, the cars are so overpriced. They may be decent as far as service. I know someone who got a car at a place near Macon, Georgia, and their situation was one that they needed to not use credit. So they paid the down payment. They got the car. I think they had the car 3 months and the engine went out. So, I mean, that can happen. But of course, that can happen with a car that is financed through a major dealer. I mean, so it can happen anywhere. But the likelihood is when you go to buy here, pay here. And that's what it's called, type of places. So, but that's an option for you. Most obvious places to go is Drivetime. They are very easy usually to get a vehicle from them. And as long as you pay your car note on time, even halfway on time, you riding. But they will come and get it if you don't. That's simple. And they do have a tracker in their vehicles that let you know where the car is. They don't necessarily say it. It's probably in your contract, but they definitely have that. So that's an option as well. That's one of the places you can go. Another way or another company that finances for people with bad credit is called Wells Fargo Auto Finance. Everybody knows Wells Fargo for some good reasons, some bad reasons, but the fact of the matter is they finance subprime auto loans. Most of the time with no money down also. So you do have to have somewhat decent good credit, or at least a decent history of good credit in the past, even if it's not as good right now. But that's usually an option. But the interest is pretty high, but they will put you in a car. No money down. So that's an option. Another option is Capital One Auto Finance. They usually want a little better of a credit score than maybe Wells Fargo. But the thing about them, their loans are transitional. So let's say, for instance, you went to Capital One's website, you got approved for a loan. They sent you the check. You go and buy a car or something to the effect, and the car or the auto dealership does not send in your information to Capital One in a timely manner. They will transition a loan from an auto loan to a personal loan, and they won't penalize you. The interest will go up significantly, but as long as you pay and got your money, you didn't get screwed out of anything. The loan will transition into a personal loan. That's something a lot of people like about that particular product with Capital One. So another company is called Executor Finance. Credit Max uses Executor. They also use another company called Gateway Finance. is it called Credit Max? CarMax, I'm sorry. CarMax does use them, and they are both good finance companies. They may take little to nothing down, and they crazy crappy credit. A lot of times they'll still finance. I'm talking about 450 credit score. They will put you in a car. I'm sure, they're pretty aggressive as far as if you don't pay. I don't have any experience with people who got them and did not pay them, but they are definitely good places to go if you have issues with credit. So again, to recap, if you have issues with your credit and you are looking to get a vehicle, options are Drivetime Financial. The company that actually does the loan is called Bridgecrest, but the car lot is Drivetime. Wells Fargo Auto Finance, Capital One Auto Finance, Executor, and Gateway are companies that will finance you with bad credit for a vehicle. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.